with me to ride Missy the Moose Llama, and I'll actually talk about the ride, not just talk about Missy. In my defense, if you bought the internet's weirdest looking horse off of Facebook for $500, you would also feel the need to contextualize before each video. Because let me just tell you, the first dozen videos of Missy, I cannot tell you how many comments of, what is that? Why does she look like a bicycle built for two? That is the craziest Roman nose I've ever seen in my life. Or is she part wiener dog, limousine, or other general questions just referring to how long she is?
She says, why are you making fun of me, guys?
All right, so I have a flower box set up. I have some raised trot poles in the middle, and then I have some trot poles on the side, which she is walking through so dramatically. These were set up for Cairo Nimbus, but I just figured Missy would have a great time playing with them too. That trot transition was actually lovely. She did not almost break my nose with the back of her head. Here she's trotting through. The Dutch harness is strong in this one. I love how she flicks her little toes. But her trot's coming together so nicely. That was our first trot over the flower box. I definitely grabbed Maine just in case she did something silly. The raised trot poles I knew would be a little tricky for her. Honestly, I almost dropped them down. That turn was also really hard. She does not steer great. I mean, she steers fine, but tight turns are not her thing. That was a lovely little session through the trot poles. I brought her down to the walk because she was staying straight. And that's what I wanted, because straight is hard, but important. Then we practiced halting without, again, throwing her head straight up in the air. That's not going to get you a 10. That halt was decent, but she didn't fling her head up, and that's all that matters. Oh, her over the flower boxes kills me. Here yep, big old... I thought she was going to canter off, but she didn't. I'm like laughing at her here. Then I asked her to canter right lead, which she picked up right away on the cue. Her right lead, she's got down pat. I say that. Balancing is hard at the canter for Missy. Definitely a lot better on the right. I think the poles in the way made this turn kind of tight, and she just like couldn't hold it. Brought her back down to the walk. That trot transition was the best one of the day. Did you see? She did not raise her head at all. And picked up the canter right when I asked. I think somewhere in this general area. There she goes. And like her right lead canter actually feels decently balanced. Like I can just stay in the middle. It's so fun. Like the way it feels is really, really, really cool. But I'm not asking for a lot right now because again, I know that it's hard for the old lady and I don't want to do too much. Her left lead canter is an absolute dumpster fire. It takes me a long time and a lot of asks. And generally we have to run into it like we did right there. It feels like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It's definitely faster and she has a harder time balancing. And I'm always like, please don't fall. But she did good, so I brought her back down to the trot and patted her. And then we stretched at the end of the ride.
Missy was such a good girl. It was only a 25-minute ride, but it's hot and humid, and that's all that she needed. Fingers crossed that we get the canter figured out, because her canter is actually so fun and floaty. All right, thanks for hanging. We'll see you guys next time. Love you, K, bye!